taking our first little side exit that we weren't planning on, just because as we were driving up to this teeny tiny town, it's called Walker, I think, we saw this huge or very tall church spire, and so we're really interested. So we're just going to jump off and, oh, here it is, and go over and see this little church. It has this tall spire. I guess everything looks tall when everything's flat, so it's probably not that tall, but it was pretty, we could see it from quite the distance. So let's go take a look. Well, it is taller than the grain elevator over to the left. And, oh, you can see, look at there's some more of the fence posts that are the limestone fence posts. Let's just see what this, ooh, I know it's really bouncy, bumpy. Oh, and look at that, it's made out of limestone. Isn't that beautiful? It's a Catholic church, St. Anne Catholic Church. Really pretty. So that was just a cute little stop to see the, not even a stop, a drive-by, just to see the that church, which was just beautiful. What we're doing now is we're just going to stay on this little road that we got off on. We're going back underneath I-70, so we're not going to get back on I-70 because this road will actually take us to our next stop in about 20 minutes or so, and we just thought it might be nice to get off the highway and drive through the country for a little bit on to our next stop. Well, as we were driving down Highway 40 out there in the country, we looked over to our right and we saw two tall church spires. And so we did a quick Google search, and apparently this is called the Cathedral of the Plains. And we're in Victoria, Kansas right now. And so we're just driving down the street to see this cathedral. We're on Cathedral Avenue, so it seems like it's going to be kind of a cool thing. Oh yeah. I mean, I can already look at that. Just out here in the middle of Kansas. This is just so amazing. And once again, looks like it's made out of limestone. Isn't that something? Look at that stained glass. Beautiful. It's called St. Fidelis Church. Look at that. It's amazing what you can find in these little towns. Who'd have thought? We decided to get out and just walk around this church a little bit. So here's a cornerstone. St. Fidelis Church, erected AD 1909. We're right up next to it, so it's really tall. Okay, so it looks like they have a little statue plaque thing here, erected in 2011, which was the 100th or the centennial anniversary of when they built the church. I don't know, that cornerstone said 1909, but everything else we're looking at says 1911, so maybe that's when it was consecrated. I guess maybe it was built in and started being built maybe in 1909. Here's just another angle. See that stained glass there? Well, here's the placard in front of the cathedral, and it says erected between 1908 and 1911 by German and German-Russian Catholics. This native limestone edifice is one of the largest buildings in the Great Plains. Its twin towers soar 141 feet above its 220 feet by 73 feet foundation. Placing of the 100-pound blocks was by hand, assisted only by block and tackle besides, collectively, I don't know, contributing to, oh, okay, tackle, I got it. It's hard to read. Looks like it was $132,000 for the project. Each parishioner was required to haul 6 wagon loads of stone from the quarries in southern Ellis County. Moving spirit of the erection of Victoria's 4th Catholic Church building was Father Jerome Mueller, a Capuchin, maybe? Franciscan. called the Cathedral of the Plains by William Jennings Bryan. The church was approved by the National Park Service on May 14, 1971 for entry in the National Register of Historic Places as a building of architectural significance. Wow. This is what's so great about a road trip like this, is that we can just see something and stop, and like we would have never seen this if we hadn't gotten off of I-70 a while ago. Just makes you wonder what else we're missing throughout this entire trip. Just a little video clip of the cathedral from back here with our Penske truck in front of it. We're just driving around Little Victoria, Kansas, and I looked it up, and there's a population of about 1,100 people, and this is Main Street, so we are heading downtown Main Street right now. Looks like a lot of brick buildings, and also, of course, limestone here. But you can see the huge grain elevator here, right on the railroad tracks. And some old buildings across the street over there. And so we're going to turn right up here and get back onto Highway 40 and go see what's next.